Right, anyway. We're back, finally. There's a lot going on. Apparently, I'm not allowed to stay connected to the server for more than a minute. But I'll do it again because I don't know if it recorded before. But I'm Matt. Joining me is Alpha for this quali night for One Hub, and I'm looking forward to seeing who's in what tier. It's a great track for me personally to watch this session. But how are your thoughts ahead of your session?
Just don't bottle all my soft laps pretty much. Just I want to get one. Obviously, I want to get that soft lap in, so I can get one good one in and show that I have a good time for a good tier. How do you feel about tonight as well?
I think if I can just not bottle at the end like I did last time. I know there was more time to find. I just couldn't nail the lap, but that's going to be seen at a later session. But let's just. Oh, Gazzaman just gone third with the 2017. That's a decent lap. I was about to go on board with him and he crossed the line. J Luke's out there now on the mediums, which of course you can do, but just to get your rubber down.
Yeah, he was on low fuel that. He was on 2.4 laps of fuel, a little bit more. There are a lot of people doing heavy fuel runs, which obviously, yeah, that would be good just to get the tyre down, get used to the line, unless they're running no line. But we don't know.
Yeah, of course, there's a few assists that other drivers use that some don't, but this is just about finding out your pace, which will go into the main database. So don't worry if you're 17th or 18th in the session. That doesn't necessarily mean you are the slowest driver. This is a mixed tier for now, just to find out who goes where.
Yeah, obviously there'll obviously be quicker guys in this session, and some people, and then maybe even in the other sessions there'll be guys who are a lot slower and a lot like different pace. It won't just be people who are around your pace, it'll be random pace drivers in each session, so don't think if you're last that you're going to be the slowest one in that session. You could be the slowest person but the fastest in your tier coming into that first round.
Yes, of course, that is definitely a case that could happen, so just to anyone watching that has a session coming up, don't lose heart if you see some of these drivers like Delta and Adam are 16th, 17th at the moment, but if they finish down there, doesn't necessarily mean they'll be 17th, 16th in their respective tiers. This is just about pace, and of course if you're not doing laps on a soft time, it gives admin a headache, but soft tyres is usually what to look for, but of course not everyone's going to use them straight away.
Obviously you don't want to use those soft tyres straight away. You want to just get maybe a bank lap down on the mediums, or just do a lot of runs on those mediums, just get a lot of rubber down on the track, because obviously track evolution on here is very high, so the lap times will probably be a lot quicker coming into this end of the session, I think.
Yeah, there's of course the track evolution as well, which is usually a thing in real life Formula 1 as well. You tend to go quicker towards the end of a session. Only in rare circumstances does that not happen, but just looking at TJW, who's in a lap now, so we'll stay on board with him. Well, we won't. It looks like he's going slowly, so I don't know what's going on there. Thought he was on lap, but he's not. Let's find someone that is.
So Zella Delta is 8th, but on IDK Task, as he's not put his thing on public, it says he's...
That's a problem.
Yep. I've messaged on PlayStation saying, can you put it on, please?
Yeah.
I don't think he's... So if he puts that on, we can see him on it. What? Sector Vendor.
Yeah, it will be good to see those, but of course, I think...
Obviously, we've got sponsors here like Next Level Racing, who are giving us an FT GT cockpit if you're the light cockpit for... What is it, Go and Get Stuff Award they're doing it for?
I think we'll probably clear up the sponsors later on in the night, but as I understand it, it's...
Multiple.
Yes, the Go and Get Stuff Award is no longer a wheel stand as it was in previous seasons, but it's still a heck of a prize, so thank you Next Level Racing for that. Of course we have other sponsors too, Liam RBS, Vespertine, Time to Paint 3D, ERT and 3M. Of course there's going to be a whole multitude and smorgasbord of prizes for drivers, so it's not just about the Go and Get Stuff Award, the champions and the constructors, there's also other things to win.
Most poles and most fastest laps this year.
Exactly, most pole positions and most fastest laps will get a pair of driving gloves, and that is a very cool prize as well, so thank you to the sponsors for arranging that, and thank you to the admin for giving us this opportunity.
Yep.
Let's get down to some laps now.
Yeah. Delta's just put off 1 lap softs, but
Okay.
at the moment, not many people are out, but Aston Martin's just coming in. So maybe people are putting them soft tyres on, getting that, but NFC Thunder's coming to the final corner on them soft tyres, so you'll be getting his lap in fairly early on them softs. And it's already almost halfway through the session. People, but
There you go.
27.2
is a very competitive time for this part of there, and that's a vast improvement from his medium run earlier, which of course would be slower, but 27.
I'm just looking at his second time. He was a 10th off Spanish done sector 1, then he was 4 tenths off in the middle, so he was 2 tenths off in the middle, about that. And then he was 4 tenths off in the final, so final maybe can gain a little bit more time, I think.
Yeah, I think he possibly was just making sure he didn't invalidate on this first flying lap on the soft tyres, but it's very easy to do, especially at turn 4, the Lewis Hamilton corner, where track limits is not a thing until everyone else does it too. Anyhow, this is not the format for that. Wrong meeting, but of course turn 10 is also where a lot of drivers can lose time.
No one has got damage. Has damage on for the quality night?
No,
or
it's not.
Okay, so we don't. Okay, so that's fine for other drivers if they didn't know, unless it's their first season on.
Yep.
This.
Of course, it just seems. Oh, wow.
Makes sense. So he might have just joined late in. So
Someone's missed their opportunity to do some laps.
But they've still got 15 minutes to come in. So
Yeah, but I don't see his name on the leaderboard, so
even if he joins midway, so I think he can still get in.
I am keeping an eye on it, but I can't see. Can't see it, but
if I pop up soon when he gets his message,
we'll see anyway. But
or gets in his car.
For now, on board with the McLaren of JM69YT. I think I'll just call him JM because wordy.
Yeah, I'm just on board with the guy in first. I think he's improving, and he's not.
No, I was just having a quick look at Taz, but it said that he could improve, but it didn't. Yeah, Gaza, good improvement for him. He's definitely flying at this point of the game. He found a lot of pace last season in Prospect, and seems to be finding it even more. So I'm looking forward to seeing what tier he is placed in. It's been good to race with him.
Same goes pole.
There you go. There you go. That's what you want to see.
You want to see all your times in that purple sector 3, purple sector 2, purple sector 1.
Unfortunately for Jess, he's just invalidated somewhere, so
unlucky for her. Hopefully she can get another lap.
She'll get round again to do more laps as easy. Fatality, what a name that is.
Yes.
But that's a 26-1. That's rapid. And J-Luke, yep. He's 25-7. That's even quicker still.
All purple sectors as well.
Yeah, familiar with J-Luke.
He's a 10th in every sector except the middle. He's only 100th up in the middle sector on Fatality. So
that tells me there's more time to find for him. So I look forward to the final few minutes of the session. Oh look, Craigson is able to do a lap.
I'll check if he's on the leaderboard now.
Yep.
He should be.
Down in P18. Yeah. He needs to hurry up though.
He isn't on the task leaderboard, but that's all okay.
He might do when he goes out for a lap. But yeah. We do encourage drivers to be on time, but Jessie's on the proper lap now, so we'll go on board with her, no pressure.
Yeah.
It's always good to see people of all tiers doing laps in this quali night. Highlight them all if we can.
Jess has obviously got the flashing red fuel thing, so I'll go on task, check what fuel is. It's 0.89.
Oh, so maybe she wanted to do a quick run and just invalidated, so she's probably going back to the pit lane now. So we'll check in with her a little bit later on.
She's in lit, so she might still be pushing. But it's not going down much.
I've gone board with Delta at the moment, who's going around the final corner to pit. So yeah, he's gonna... Let me just put the fitted on, there we go. It's been a few weeks. I'm way behind where I should be. This is... Even commentators need a pre-season apparently.
Yep.
But get in there.
to get off the rustiness they've had off that massive break we've had.
Yep.
Since the start of last season, the end of last season, which was a great season for me. And
Trundles is on an absolutely sensational lap there. He's just gone over a second quicker through his lap to improve to P8, and he's going quicker again through sector 1.
If you want me to check what his sector is, Sunday.
Yeah. I just did set a lap time, there you go.
Yes. He didn't see the pits, so she's obviously gonna...
I didn't see the lap time come up before, that's... Maybe I'm going blind, but my screen's all kinds of... Yeah, anyway, I'm on board with Trundles. Well, he's got time to go again, and he's realised that. He's backed off completely. I think he's about to go for it, and now he's going to change tyres. Probably a good idea if you've invalidated. Let's see if Trundles can keep improving, or is he going to pit? Is he going to run out of fuel? Of course, Taz will tell us all this.
Yeah, a lot of people are exiting on the soft tyres.
Yeah, that's good.
Trundles pits.
Trundles pits, yeah.
Let's
go on board with the late one.
He's coming to the final bit, isn't he?
Yeah, he's about to start a lap, so of course still not on Taz, so
yeah. Obviously they'll see by this team, but Liam goes 9th by 27.4. We obviously know Leon Pace from last year. He's one of the fuck runners in prospect, so maybe he can find some more time, Liam.
Yeah, I'm sure he will try, and you would expect Craig Sainz to slot in somewhere between Gazzaman and I guess Liam as well, because he was up there at points as well last season in prospect, but his season fell apart very quickly about mid-season, so let's see how much he's got left in the tank to come again. Of course, he did win the Constructors, so he's chuffed with that, and let's see if he can push on and improve a little bit further and see where he qualifies in this season.
Yeah, obviously I'll be pretty keen for the Constructors again, if they're in the same team.
Yeah, I'm sure that would be his ideal goal going in, but of course we don't know at this point exactly where anyone's going to be. You could have a guess where J-Luke might be, but other than that it's anyone's game until we...
Obviously, the top tier guys will probably be in the top tier, because they're still probably going to be rapid as last year.
Yep. Was a privilege to commentate on his and the entire Pinnacle tier last season, and yeah, it was good for me to commentate alongside Luke, Mr. Etheridge, who smashed it out the park. So there you go. Craig has gone just ahead of Liam. Yeah, that's what I thought he might need to do, and I've got the feeling he may be able to go quicker than that.
Yeah, but
probably had to rush it, but yeah.
We got on board with LR Delta. He's coming to the infamous death corner. If you touch that curve, you're going to go round. It's on purple sector 2.
Yeah, he's rapid through there. Well, he's just invalidated. That's unfortunate, but that's what happens when you go purple. You get a bit excited and just slip over the exit curb.
Jay looks behind him. Is he going to improve again, Jay, looking even quicker?
Let's have a look. Nope.
He's building the pits. Maybe he thinks I've got enough. This lap's going to be enough, and I can just go on. Devil's coming in the pits again. He's not going to have enough time, I don't think. To get another. He does have enough time, but he's going to have to get that one in. VXI MCFC goes 5th. Obviously, last season's quality night, he was the guy up the top, and everyone in prospect here thought he was going to be the strongest person to win the championship. But coming into round 1, he wasn't strong. The whole season he wasn't as strong as everyone thought in quality night last season. CFC.
Yeah, it's always tricky to really know who's strong and who isn't ahead of the season opener, because I think some people are naturally better around this track, but they just don't have, I guess, as much outright race pace around other tracks as they do here. I'm one of those, but this is one of my strongest tracks, and I was absolutely nowhere in quality night last season, but as I touched upon, that was my mistake, and hopefully in a bit I will be able to rectify that and just be a bit more competitive ahead of the brand new season here in One Hub Racing, which very much look forward to.
I can't wait for, obviously, the season ahead. Obviously I want to hopefully be with my ex-teammates on my teammates from last season. I want to be with him again. If we're not, it'd be very sad. Because we actually became really good friends. But I'm just watching AM and he's teamed a bit. But yeah, that's done a lot. I think he just did one.
Yeah, Jess just improved her time to 29.0 there. As we saw across the line, let's go back on board with Gazaman, who's out there. And he's a little bit quicker through.
Sanders goes.
Yeah.
27.6. No, 27.6, 26.7. Definitely comms are lusty for me as well. But Epic Scorpion 3/10 up here. This is going to be a good lap from him. It might be a 26.8. Take a lock
Could
up.
well be.
That might lock up there. Obviously. But he's related, so it's a 27.0. So he's just behind Gaza.
That's 27.0 club. Looks like it could get very overpopulated by the end of this session. TJ is Liam's left.
Thinking,
That's
yep, I'm done.
either that or the game's just said, no, you're done, son. But anyway, yeah, he was on a lap, but he's now back. I think he's got time to get back in, of course, but
He's on a soft lap.
yeah.
Boys, even if he left now, he would still be able to get in the queue. And finish at that lap.
Yep, of course, he has done his soft lap run, so that's going to help a lot. Of course, he did race here last season, so management will be very aware of what he can do, and TJW has just improved again, so we're going to stay on board with him as he's come. Yeah, got one of those connection glitches, which is a problem, but anyway, here comes TJW around the final corner, a little bit of a lock up there, just to make sure he doesn't invalidate. Looks like he's still got to improve even with that lock up. Let's see what he can do.
Doesn't.
Oh, just cost him.
Yeah, that lock up dead. But his teammate in this session, Emma Delta, another soft lap. 4.5 tenths up in the first sector, so this is looking like a strong. Obviously, we can't see on task because he's not got it on public.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to watch him on board.
All he's got to do is get round because his previous best was a medium run, so he's just got to stay valid, and that time will shoot up the leaderboard. I'm going to expect him to slot around where Kingan is now, 27.5 kind of time. But let's just see what he can actually do.
I know his pace from, as we're obviously good friends, I know he's very quick. I don't know what his pace is on Bahrain, but I think he's probably going to be aiming probably near the front, because I know his pace and he loves to be quick. Really quick guys. He's obviously probably going to maybe slot around where MCFC or Gazaman is to meet. I think between that mid 27, that high 27, that flat 127, that high 26. Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's absolutely smashed where I thought he might be, but J Luke's improved as well there just momentarily, but Delta up to 8th with a 27.0, another member of the club.
You said he slightly improved. 2 times.
Yeah. Astronauty, familiar with him for a few seasons.
Yeah, Matthias is on a lap. Has he done a soft run? I don't think he has.
Everyone. I think everyone has done a soft run now. Yeah, just double check that with the.
He's another whole second up.
Best. Yeah, so everyone has done that.
He's looking to go ahead of Delta here, even quicker. He's gone quicker. He's knocked down. You know, people are definitely getting quicker here. People can be looking. Go quick, Senna. Come on, man. But.
Oh dear, Astronauty's just lost it. Good job, damage is off, and he's retired on track. He's had enough of that. Okay.
He has done a soft run, so that's all okay for him.
He has. He has. Lucky for him. But still, he had time to go again, but clearly did feel like it. But never mind. That's Astronauty's evening over.
Yep.
27.5. That could well put him. I don't know at this point, because it's the first session of the night, so I couldn't even guess where anybody goes based on this.
We say there'll be a lot more. We go from now till 8:30.
Yep.
But we don't need to. Luckily, we don't need to wait till 8:30 to do ours. We just have to wait another hour and 15, which is good.
Yeah, and of course, the next session will be going over. I believe the next session up from us is going on Twitch any moment. So follow them on the twitch.tv/OneUpRacing, and we're going on Twitch this season, and this is going to be, I think, one of the most memorable seasons in All-Up's history, and it's already had some very memorable seasons already. But Craig Senna is on another lap.
Yeah, so with MCFC boy coming to the final corner, he's a little wide. He's coming in the pit, so his session indefinitely is now over for MCF. His evening is now over. He won't have enough time to come
Craig's
back in.
invalidated. Sorry for the interruptions, but there's so much going on.
MFC Thunders, probably a Man City fan. But we don't know.
I mean, MFC, that could be
any Manchester club.
No, that would be Millwall, wouldn't it? MFC.
Oh yeah, Millwall for We've got a Millwall fan maybe.
Anyway.
I know MCFC's a Man City fan.
Yeah, that's MCFC's Manchester City, but yeah. But from 2020, so he's a bandwagoner by the look of it. Anyhow, just Mikey's starting another lap. So we'll stay on board with him.
On a lap and he just touched that curb, but you respect him, he did save it. Coming through that fast line. Jess is 2.5 tenths up, so Jess is going to improve, which is going to be really good for her. She's lost all of her time in that final sector. She was up as well. She can do a really good lap, I think, Jess.
She knows she can do better, and unfortunately she's low on fuel, so I think that might be her session over, but we'll see. Let's just go back, and here comes someone that's just joined as well. Weiss is here as well. Very late, he's leaving it late. It's now or never for him, I suppose. Literally.
Last Adam's coming through the final corner now, so he'll be wanting to get his players only lap in on top, so what his lap's going to be at 26.
There you go.
So that's his lap done.
Back to his teammate Weiss, he's going for turn 10. Very troublesome corner for some drivers, and of course we understand why. It's a very trickier corner than you might think. It sort of has kind of two apexes, but not really.
Yeah,
and
it's just a corner to do.
But let's just see what Weiss can do. I would expect him to be up there in the... I don't know. I'd say I'd expect him to be up in the high 26s, but he hasn't had any time to feel his way into the track, so he may well be taking it a bit easier because he was so late, and that's what happens when you're late. You only get one shot at it, and let's see what he does as he comes around the final corner and across the line with a 29. That's 28.0. That is slower than you might think, but of course if you've done a few races with one up before, it's easier to place you, whereas if you're brand new to the league and that happens, we don't know what to do with them, I guess. But TJW improves as the session expires. Bannister is invalidated, so he's not going to improve.
So J-Luke might be on a flyer unless he's down on his time. We do not know. He's 11. He's going to improve again.
He's going to improve slightly through sector 2, 11,000. So let's just see if that can get him into the 25.4 club when he comes to the line. Let's just stay on board with him as he comes around the final corner for the final time of the session and puts the power down, and let's just see what happens. And there you go, that is the time.
But Liam is on a lap as well. It's not invalidated, and he's 27.1, so a lot of people are looking close. So
yeah,
we can't say what tier they're in, but I think from I think 8s to 13s will definitely, will be all in the same tier, I think.
Yeah, and if that's the case, that is going to be one amazing tier to watch and drive in if they're that close now. Let's just think how much closer they'll be when it comes to races that... I'd say all races around this league matter, but let's just see next week where we'll stand with the pre-season race around Silverstone. Yeah, there's a pre-season race, of course, this season. I think that's just because drivers wanted a little bit more to do between quali night and the season opener, but there we go. We see the first session of tonight's 5 has come to an end, and we will get all these times in for the management to sort out. So we go J-Luke 25.4, 25.7 for Fatality, JM 26.2, 26.4 for Bannister, 26.7 for MCFC. Trunda's there, just 25,000 slower, 26.765. Matthias 26.8. Scorpion 27-0, as is Gazzaman, TJ, Craig, at Delta 27-0. Very close, them 4 drivers there. Liam 27-1, and then 27-5 for King and Astronauty. Just Mikey there, and 27-6 for Adam. Waze is 28-0, although I got the feeling he can go quicker than that. Jess rounds up the field with a 29-0. And that was the first session of the day done. Apologies again for the technical difficulties at the start and the commentator being an absolute idiot. But that's my bad, and I'll make it up to you next time. But I guess first session done. Good to see.
Obviously that was really fun. First commentary for me here. So definitely very fun for me.
And now of course we're going to switch our microphones for a helmet and actually get out there ourselves and give it a go.
At 7:15. Both of us at the same time.
Well, that's fun.
We'll see you on track then.
Yeah, I'll see you out there. You'll be quicker than me, don't worry. But see you on track, and for those watching on YouTube, we will see you shortly with a new commentary team. And I guess goodbye for now, I think. Thank you for watching, and see you shortly. She'll probably wait till back in the lobby, I guess, but yeah, it's always good to have a solid start, even if it's slightly slower for some people, but you know, it's always good. I was talking about me there. Just took me about an hour to sign into YouTube for some reason. I don't know, but anyway,
that's why
I got the shoe up at the end. Got the shoe up in the end, so let's just
I do it the day before. The day before quali night, I always sign into their channel. Just get it on.
Yeah, I just completely
forgot.
Yeah, my bad. Anyway,
it's all good.
I think I'll end this stream now, and I'll see you on track. Good night for now.